to discuss a wonderful topic called sleep. Science of sleep. It is given in this newspaper, Times of India, and today's it happens to be the today's paper, and 4th November 2023. In it, there is a chapter called the Science of Sleep: What we know and what we don't. Right, and then it is a tagline is given there: Good shut eye is a mind and body thing. And further says that sleep is a global obsession. It knows that recognize one of the central element of well-being, and when you have a wanted to have a very sharp memory and activeness and all that, the mental health, sleep is a very important contributor, right? That's what it says. And then it is also giving the very stat that it says that the people who have that sleep problem, anxiety and all that, they're not able to get that shut eye and all that, right? So almost $585 million by 2024 is going to spend on consumer device diagnostic, the people who are not getting the sleep and all that, right? So that much of amount is going to spend on human have to have a good sleep, right? Not a very artificial one, right? So further it says about that they have done that experiment for the kid, and I mean, for particularly in this very page you will find that the kitten is sleeping very well, and they have given that if mainly on the kitten they have done an experiment, and also they have done an experiment for human also as well. So it says that so this topic was very underestimated back in 1930. Scientists called Nathaniel inaugurated the field of sleep science. He undertook the granular detail about everything about sleep, everything, and scientists experimented pet, cats, baby, partners, and themselves. They conducted that experiment 32 days in a cave without sunlight or heat to see what happened to the human body, right? What happens? So, and then Hans, there is something called EEG, the device where they connected the electrolytes to scalp to measure the brain, measure the brain wave activity. They have found that actually at 1 minute sleep there was 20-minute period where the eyes stop moving and completely shut, right? After which subject usually woke and all that. So that's what it says. And then there is also something called rapid eye movement, REM, rapid eye movement phase was connected to with dream recollections and all that what we do, right? So and then it talks about that disorders, anybody who has got the sleeping disorders, like various things, narcolepsy, and then you have a sleep apnea, sleepwalking, all that, this has been proven to be a great the disease of sleep, right? So in a sense that it is really bothering one, right? So it really affect the brain and all that. So that's what it says. And then it also says that digital devices and blue light confuse our body clocks. So does a shift work and all that. A good sleep night, steady exercise and brisk walk and all that is very proven to be a proven to have a good sleep, right? Proven to bring a good sleep, right? Whereas the there is also they have done that the analysis of the other one, the occasional walk or occasional exercise and all that not proven to be very contributor, but whereas the very important one is steady exercise and regular exercise is a good to get the good sleep as such. So that's what it says. And then it also says about caffeine affect you, and that's the reason we should not take coffee and all that after 6 p.m. and all that, right? Sleep only as much as it takes to feel fresh. Longer hour in bed will only give you shallow sleep. That's what they talked about, shallow sleep also as well. And then there was also talk about that when you have a good sleep, you can make the bed, we can make the world better and all that. So have a good sleep. And in the summary, what they are trying to show from this article is that in the night time, as much as possible, avoid phone, avoid the electronic devices, so that you can prevent the blue rays, and then you can have a good sleep as well. So I hope this article you find it very useful. Please do like, share, subscribe.